Hi, we're in Minneapolis, Minnesota today at the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships, where it's beautiful and sunny outside, but it's freezing cold out here. People who come here are die-hard hockey fans and hockey players. So I challenge you to come here, as ESPN says, it's one of the best things to see before you die, if you dare. Hi, my name's Jill. Can you teach me some tips about playing hockey?
Absolutely, sure.
Wonderful.
I'd say out here, like tips for here, is the ice is, it's much more broken up than like playing indoors.
Yes.
So it's, you just got to be more kind of strong on your stick.
Okay.
So you can't, do a lot, like some guys do a lot of like dangling and
Right. Oh, yeah.
And that, it's a little bit hard to do out here because you can make a move, but it'll bounce off a piece of ice and you lose the puck anyway, no matter how good you are.
Okay. What do you think about these goalie boxes?
These things are a lot harder to score on than you think.
Yeah.
On the one hand, like you can score from deep. But if you got an accurate shot, it's easy. A lot of people, here have really good shots. On the other hand, you can be right in front of the net and be open and miss. It's surprisingly that opening when you got somebody coming on you and lifting your stick. That opening's surprisingly small.
So now, it's fierce here. Are there fights? Are there lots of fights?
No fights at all. Maybe some people do, but the tournament's really strict on that.
Okay.
So anybody like either fighting or flagrant, body checks and stuff like that, you're thrown out of the tournament right away.
What do you think about my skates?
Well, we got to do something about this lace you're going to trip on right here. This is...
my lace is broke.
Maybe the number one rule is to tie your skates before you come on the ice. This is trouble.
I know. Why do you come here?
I guess two reasons. One is probably like a lot of these guys, you just love playing hockey with your friends. And we try to do a tournament every year together. But a couple years ago, we found this tournament. We usually travel. Sometimes we go to Canada. Sometimes we go to, New England, stuff like that. And after coming to this last year for the first time, we're done. We found the best tournament to come to. And so it's obviously way beyond just hanging out with your friends. And what it is it's nuts. 52 teams playing hockey. There's 52 teams taking off their equipment, and there's 52 teams putting on their equipment at any given moment here. And it's just, there's no other tournament that's got like that many players, let alone that many players at this level. And then throw on top of the fact that we're outside.
Yeah.
And we're in Minnesota. We're in the U.S. capital of
hockey.
That's
right,
so
exactly.
It's fun. I guess all of us kind of grew up playing on lakes or ponds in the backyard, and so there's something that's like, whether it's pure or not, it's got a lot of childhood reminiscence of just innocence and just love of just wanting to play hockey. Like beyond I want to score a goal or I want to dangle, I want my team to win. It's just I just love to play hockey.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what this is. Brings you back to by playing outside. So it's really fun.
That's neat. I'm hearing a lot of passion in this guy. I am here with some fans at the U.S. Pond Hockey Championship. And this is Nita?
And Mark.
And Mark. Do you think the hockey players need to be tougher to play out here than indoors?
Oh yeah.
And who are you rooting for?
Nobody in particular, just down having a good time, drinking cold beer.
Wonderful. So what's the most exciting thing you've seen so far?
A fight out on one of the rinks.
You saw a fight?
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was illegal.
It was.
And what's your name?
I'm Jerry.
Jerry, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Jill. Nice to meet you.
Jill, nice to meet you.
Yeah. And Jerry, what do you think about this whole scene?
I think it's just fantastic to see all these people enjoying hockey outdoors. And these guys are so intense. People don't realize how bad this ice is compared to the ice that we skate on indoors.
Right.
This is real pond hockey. They make a cross rink pass and the thing bounces 4 times. And just when they're getting it on their stick, it bounces over their stick. It's a good challenge, but there's some real good hockey.
Exactly. So there's no Zambonis or anything?
No Zambonis out here. No, it's all shoveling, like you see.
Yeah, exactly. And so how long have you been coming to this?
This is my first year.
Okay.
First year, and I can't imagine why I've missed it, because it is so cool to see all these guys and gals coming in and out, and they're just happy as a lark.
And what would you say is the best part of pond hockey for you seeing this the first time?
Well, I just think to get all these different people of all different ages out here playing outside where actually hockey started, and
Right.
people get to see what it's really like instead of what we think of it now.
Exactly.
And it's
Exactly.
good for the kids too. They're kind of
Yes.
they go, this is really cool.
To wrap things up, my face is cold, my fingers are cold, my toes are frozen, but at the end of the day, there's no contracts and everyone's alive by the pure spirit of hockey the way it was meant to be, outside. And no place else is the spirit of hockey more alive than here on this frozen pond. I'm Jill Hansen, exiting Lake Nokomis.